What is up, my dudes? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be featuring the Spitfire LF Mk.IX battle rating 5.7 rank 4 American fighter. Now I chose the American Spitfire today, even though I did a Spitfire just last week, because it wasn't so much a suggestion, but someone had left a comment on one of my videos saying American Spitfire, best Spitfire. And, you know, being American, I have to agree. I have to. And I had it, so here we are. And I did say that the next video would be one of these three, and once again, here we are. But I digress. Now, the Spitfire LF Mk.IX is powered by, of course, the legendary Rolls-Royce Merlin 66 12-cylinder inline water-cooled engine, pushing just over 1900, just shy of 2000 horsepower, 1982, which is actually quite average for 5.7, as you'll see here. With the BF109K4, we got the BDB605DC, 1947 horsepower there. Pretty common adversary of the Spitfire, and another common adversary that you'll run into a lot starting at even 4.3 is the Ki-84 series of fighters. And now this is a Nakajima Homare 21 pushing just 3 horsepower shy of the Spitfire. Now, with all these planes being right there with each other in terms of engine performance, things like turning and energy retention, teamwork, all of these more soft things start to play a larger role because these planes are very evenly matched. And if you take two pilots of equal skill, and honestly, I'm just making a complete hypothetical here. Let me pop back over to the American Spitfire. If we just put two pilots of equal skill, one in the American Spitfire and one in, say, the Ki-84 Otsu, and you put them at even altitude, even footing, I want to say that it's 50-50 either way, truly. And so things like, you know, knowledge of your plane's more lesser advertised attributes really start to matter more. And so yeah, just stuff like that, man. But I digress there. So the Spitfire is actually armed with the staple legendary Spitfire armament, two 20mm cannons, bam bam, and we got four 7.7mm machine guns, 240 rounds for the cannons, 120 rounds per gun, 1400 rounds for the machine guns, 350 rounds per gun if I am, yes, mathing correctly. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, the Spitfire, if you've flown it at any point, I'd assume you have, they start super low, like 2.7, and they go all the way up to 6.7, so there's a huge BR range. And if you've flown the Spitfire, you know this thing is a kite, it's acrobatic, it can turn on a dime, and it can energy fight. But once you start to get to the higher BR Spitfires, like the Mark 16, Mark 14, Mark 9, Mark 22, blah 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 blah, you know, it can definitely start to feel a lot more even, in favor of the enemy planes over the Spitfire. And so, you know, just definitely take that into consideration when you take out your higher BR Spitfires, that, you know, that the matchups are going to be a lot more in the enemy's favor instead of yours. But that's not to say that the Spitfire is not still a superb aircraft. I love the Spitfire, all models of the Spitfire. And I really don't know what I can say to add to the Spitfire. It's a legendary plane, you know. And I'm just always excited to take this bad boy out. So, without further ado, let's just jump straight in. But before I do that, in-game squadron and Twitch and Discord. That's not the squadron, that's my player card. In-game squadron, there we go. And Twitch and Discord links in the description below for those of you who are interested. But without further ado, let's just jump straight in. Alrighty, we are on frontline Kuban fighting the British, Germans, Russians, and the Japanese. That Tu-2S got absolutely mocked. A Hornet, that's sauce. I feel like you don't really see Hornets very often these days anymore. Of course, I could just be tripping. He's on fire. Good for the B-17s. Good for them. We're just gonna keep slowly we're just gonna keep climbing, building our advantage over these guys. We got a furball developing over there. Let's actually stay above these guys. They have a Spitfire as well. Hornet managed to put the fire out. I think it's because he has a engine fire suppression system on board. He's hanging out with... Okay, they're in a squadron. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, so let's actually go for this Spitfire here. And then we can go after the I-225s, 190, so on and so forth. That is a very dead Spitfire. Alright. Now this might not be the smartest thing in the world, but this is something that I'm living with. Oh, hello, Mr. I-225. Goodbye, Mr. I-225. Alright, and we're just gonna keep on going. We have an F2G with us as well. LA9, I-225. I'm gonna call it the 225. Okay, he's on fire. I'm just gonna ignore him. Severely damaged aircraft kill counted. Get the LA9 F2G. And that is a dead Focke-Wulf 190. Very, very good. Love that. 4 kills. Still have plenty of ammo left. Ki-94 is on fire. Oh, damn. Unfortunate. 4 kills, I'll still take it. Alrighty, we are here on Bourbon Island in an up tier to 6.3, fighting the British, the Russians, the Italians, and the Germans. You know, I was gonna go for that Hornet, but the Lancaster is just so enticing. So enticing. Especially with his dead spots. Oh, is he turning this way? That's honorable. Oh! That was actually nice. That was intriguing. BF 109, Yak 15 was shot down by the A7M. And now what I'm about to do, I do not recommend doing. Severely aircraft damage kill counted. I will take it. Those are all bots. I got a kill. Hooray! Alright, let's go for the Mr. BF 109. I wonder if the A7M and the Spitfire are going to get him first. Because, oh yeah. Yeah. TAL 152, JU 288. Man, we were just out of position. That A7M just popped off this game. Good for you, brother. Good for you. TAL 152 is on fire. Got a BF 109. Couple more BF 109s. Come on, y'all. TAL 152. Alright, I'm gonna go for this BF 109. Let's get him off the AU-1. Do have some battle damage from the Lancaster, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we should be able to catch this BF 109 no problem. or not. You know, not catching the BF-109 is an option. That P-51's probably gonna get him, and then there's a Spitfire still as well. Ooh, boy. Just had to brush the top of the mountain there. Alright, let's get the BF-109K here. Yeah! He just flew right into those. I have 3 minutes of gas. That's delicious. Come here, Hornet. Ah, he flew into those, but they were just machine gun. I'm not gonna catch the Hornet, not on 3 minutes of gas. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's gonna be able to get away. 2 minutes of gas. I'm just gonna send it. Full send, boys. If this Bearcat gets him, I'll turn around. Bearcat didn't get him. Alright, I'm sending. Come here. Come here, Hornet. 2 minutes of gas. Oh, dude, this other Spitfire is gonna get him. Okay. You know, 2 kills. Not the best performance, but I'll take it. I'll still take that. I like the cockpit lighting of this thing, too. GG. Alrighty, we are back on Berlin, and I think this is 6.3. We are fighting the Germans, the British, and I think that's it. Yes, just the Germans and the British this match. Ju-288 is getting mopped. Oh, a Strike Master. Okay, okay. Rare jet attacker slash bait plane. I know people like to attach the gun pods to that and just go to town on people. And so that is a little bit terrifying. I'm gonna slowly just chase down this Ju-288. Never mind, he's on fire. Alright, let's turn back in. Power 152, a Strike Master, and a Hornet. All on that Lancaster, not Lancaster, B-24. That Hornet scares me. Hornets always scare me. The fact that my team is so low, I don't like that either. But they're all starting to go for the Spitfire instead. I'm gonna call out the Hornet. Yes. Do that. Unfortunately, I will not catch him. Took some minor damage to cooling. That's unfortunate. Let's get this BF-109K. No, aim! Aim better. Oh my god, my aim is so bad. How am I alive? How am I alive? To be frank with you. Oh yes, Ta 152. Ah, no. My aim is just completely off this game. I gotta find my aim. Alright, that's one. Strike Master's on fire. Ooh, no, Mr. Ta. Severe damage. Alright, good. Okay. That's less good. Hello, Mr. Heinkel. That's a very angry Spitfire, but he's dead. Full up tier actually, 6.7. 3 kills, what an absolute mess. I will take it though. I actually kind of want to see how this plays out. Okay, he's... Oh. Okay. Team melted. Fair. Alright, my dudes, that is going to do it for today's video in the Spitfire. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I certainly did enjoy taking out the Spitfire. I always enjoy taking out the Spitfire. And I'm not going to fault my performance for the plane. I'm not going to fault the plane for my performance. Because like I said at the beginning, the matchups at this BR are just a lot more even, and so it's a lot more of a coin toss as to who's going to get the upper hand, especially when you're in a low altitude furball just fighting and shooting at everything and anything that you can. But one thing that I will say about American teams in specific is that they like to leave you stranded at altitude with all the enemy fighters, and so they end up shooting themselves in the foot by diving for the first, ground attacker or bomber that they see, and you really end up crippling the entire enemy team. And so for that, I will fault the teams. But as far as my personal flight performance, I'm gonna chalk it up to skill of the enemy, really. I actually faced some pretty competent players today, and that was refreshing. It was. Once again, in-game squadron on screen now for those of you who are interested, and Twitch and Discord links in the description below for those of you who want something like that as well. But I think that it's going to do it for me today, boys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.